Today we're going to be taking a look at the brand new LEGO R2-D2 set that was released March 1st, 2024. This is set number 75379 and it comes with 1,050 pieces and is recommended for ages 10 and up. Taking a look at the back of the box gives us a pretty good look at R2-D2 himself as well as some of the features he comes with. On the side of the box you're going to see the 25th anniversary logo as well as a little sneak peek for the exclusive minifigure in this set, Darth Malak. This set comes with 12 numbered bags, which is a little bit more than I was expecting. It also comes with a sticker sheet that has a pretty good variety of stickers, as well as the instructions to build everyone's favorite astromech droid. My first impressions just looking directly at R2-D2 after he is built is that this is a very impressive build. He's also a lot smaller than I originally thought he would be. We're going to start with the head of R2-D2, which I think is very well built. I like the shape overall, and I do appreciate the extra detail found all the way around the head. There's a couple of stickers for added detail as well as a pink and green stud just to add a little bit more variety in color. His head is also able to articulate a full 360 degrees. Moving on to the body of R2-D2, I think LEGO did a pretty good job of capturing the important details of R2-D2 at this scale. LEGO has also built an R2-D2's clasp arm, which is able to move up and down, as well as the electric rod he is able to use to hack various terminals in the movies and shows. Moving on to the legs of R2-D2, I am impressed with how much detail LEGO was able to pack into such a small condensed area. However, I'm not a fan of the two holes found on his feet. Both legs are designed exactly the same, which is nice to add some good symmetry to R2-D2 and the build overall. There's also some wiring found on R2-D2's feet, which is accurate to the character. The one thing I do not like is that blue Technic pin that is very visible on his middle foot. It breaks up the color and consistency of the build and just looks out of place. The middle foot on R2-D2 is able to be easily removed if you wanted to have him in a more upright posture. This is typically the position R2-D2 is in when he is shut down, and it's nice to have that option to display him. The last thing I want to mention is that on the bottom of R2-D2's feet, he does have these round slide dish plates. This is so R2-D2 can easily slide across surfaces. I would have preferred for wheels to be incorporated somehow in the bottom of this build. The various accessories found on R2-D2 are able to be removed. This includes the head scanner piece found on top of his head, as well as the two robotic arms found on the front of the droid. These pieces are only held onto by a few studs, which is really nice for ease of access to take them on and off. LEGO does include 2 extra of these pieces here, and again I do like how easy both of these pieces are able to come on and off. And I do like the variety in the ways you can display R2-D2 in this set. Once both those pieces are put in, you have just a very classic looking R2-D2. I personally prefer to display my R2-D2 this way, as I felt the other look was just a little too busy. But I do appreciate the option being available. This set comes with a printed UCS style plaque as well as an R2-D2 minifigure that can be removed. There's nothing overly special about this R2-D2 minifigure, but it is the version that comes with the back printing, which is nice. Last, we have the exclusive 25th anniversary minifigure in this set. This is Darth Malak. He comes with this really nice 25th anniversary stand that has that same logo that was found on the side of the box. I do like the look and design of Darth Malak overall. He does have some nice printing on the chest and leg pieces. Turning the minifigure around and lifting up his cape will reveal that the minifigure does indeed come with some nice back printing. Taking Darth Malak's mask off will reveal a print that shows his damaged jaw, and he also has some printing on the back of his head. Overall, I really do like this minifigure, and it's nice to see some Knights of the Old Republic representation. This set retails for $100, which I think is actually a pretty good value for what you're getting. While I do find the R2-D2 is a little bit small, for $100 I do think it's a pretty good value. The Darth Malak minifigure is an excellent addition, and I'm excited to see the rest of the 25th anniversary sets. Welcome to my review of the new 2024 LEGO Droideka. This set was released May 1st, 2024 to help celebrate 25 years of LEGO Star Wars. This is set number 75381 and it comes with 583 pieces and is recommended for ages 18 and up. We're going to be starting this review by taking a look at the actual Droideka build itself. And I want to start off by saying I think the set uses some pretty clever part usage with the lipstick piece. The LEGO designer used the bottom of the lipstick piece for the Droideka's eyes, and I just think it looks really cool and was a really creative way to pull this effect off. The Droideka does come with a little bit of articulation in the neck, which allows it to roll up, which we'll be looking at in a little bit, and some articulation in the head as well. Now looking at a top-down perspective, you can see the shell of the Droideka is very smooth and tiled off very nicely. There's a couple of stickers placed about halfway through to give it a little bit of extra detail. And overall, I just really like the shape and the angles the LEGO designer was able to pull off using these pieces. And I think it flows together really nicely and is aesthetically pleasing to the eye. Unfortunately, on my set, if we take a look at the sticker on the left side here, you can see a little white mark. The sticker came this way, and I'm not real sure what would have caused the damage, probably something at the LEGO factory when it was being made. This is really the first time I've had an issue with one of my LEGO stickers as far as the condition of it, and I'm sure if I contacted LEGO directly, they would replace it without an issue. I don't think many people are going to be having this problem, but I thought it was worth mentioning in my review. The set also comes with a couple of other stickers, as you can see on the side of the droid here, and there's also another set of these stickers on the other side in the exact same place. And if we continue to turn the droid, you can also see a little sticker here on his arm. And if we spin the droid all the way to the other side, you can find the exact same sticker in the exact same place. I do wish LEGO would move away from stickers, especially in their 18+ sets, to improve the quality of the overall build. As we continue to look at the top half of the Droideka, you can see there's a lot of Technic work here in the neck area. Having this intricate design here is what helps keep the Droideka stable and gives it those angles that really put it together well, as well as giving the arms of the Droideka a little bit of range of motion to give it the effect of firing. I thought this was a really cool feature, and I think it's incorporated well here. Continuing down the droid, I really like the intricate details here in the chest area. This set also uses 6 of the whip pieces to give the effect of wires, and I've always thought this was a pretty clever technique when building droids. One of my favorite parts about building this set was building the Droideka's arm guns. Looking at it directly, it looks relatively simple, but I personally was impressed with the way that it was designed and built. And if you're enjoying my review so far, maybe consider giving a like to the video. Now onto the legs of the Droideka, which all 3 are built exactly the same. And they're built relatively sturdy. I'm not too afraid of knocking this thing over if I bump it on a table. As we continue to spin the Droideka all the way back to the front, you can see that there's also no articulation or range of motion in the legs. They are completely stationary. Putting the Droideka in its rolling position is relatively simple. You're going to take both handguns of the Droideka and put them in an upward position. Once you're done with that, you're going to take the head and neck of the Droideka and push them down. This will create kind of a nice little arch, and then you're going to push the trunk of the Droideka all the way forward. Once you're done with that, then you're going to take the legs of the Droideka and rotate all of them upside down. And I think once the Droideka is rolled up, it actually doesn't look half bad. I think this is such a cool feature for this set, and I'm glad LEGO was able to incorporate it. Here's what the Droideka looks like rolled up next to its display plaque. And again, I don't think this looks bad. I actually think it looks kind of cool. This set also comes with a smaller brick-built version of the Droideka. While I do appreciate its inclusion, I'm not really a big fan of its design. Especially when you look at it from the side here and it's got that huge gap, it just looks weird to me. Building a Droideka at this scale I do think would be relatively challenging. But this isn't the first time LEGO has tried to make a Droideka at this scale, and I think the other versions they have are a lot better. I also don't like the design of the Droideka's arm guns. To me, it looks like he's holding 2 really big pistols. I'm also not a fan of the Droideka's legs. I really don't like this thing. But this set does come with a UCS style plaque, and the Droideka does fit nicely on it. And I do think it'll look relatively good when it's displayed next to the actual Droideka build. The display stand also comes with a printed brick that says 25 years of LEGO Star Wars featuring R2-D2, as well as a printed display plaque that also has various information about the Droideka on it. I think we can all agree that having this printed is way better than the stickers they used to do a couple years ago. This set retails for $65. And overall, I really do like this set. My only complaint is that mini Droideka build. If you are a fan of the Droideka and its design, I think you're going to have a really good time and experience with this set. If you enjoyed this review, leave a like and consider subscribing to my channel for more LEGO reviews.